1 Samuel 19. The persecution of David. Saul discussed his intention to kill David with his son Jonathan and with all his servants. But Saul's son Jonathan, who was very fond of David, told him, "My father Saul is trying to kill you. Therefore, please be on your guard tomorrow morning. Stay out of sight and remain in hiding. I, however, will go out and stand beside my father in the countryside where you are, and I will speak to him about you. If I learn anything, I'll let you know." Jonathan then spoke well of David to his father Saul, telling him, "The king should not harm his servant David. He has not harmed you, but has helped you very much by his deeds. When he took his life in his hands and killed the Philistine, the Lord won a great victory for all Israel. You were glad to see it. Why then should you become guilty of shedding innocent blood by killing David without cause?" Saul heeded Jonathan's plea and swore, "As the Lord lives, he shall not be killed." So Jonathan summoned David and repeated the whole conversation with him. He then brought David to Saul, and David served him as before. David escapes from Saul. When war broke out again, David went to fight against the Philistines and inflicted such a great defeat upon them that they fled from him. Then an evil spirit from the Lord came upon Saul as he was sitting in his house with spear in hand while David was playing the harp nearby. Saul tried to pin David to the wall with the spear, but David eluded Saul, and the spear struck only the wall while David got away safely. The same night, Saul sent messengers to David's house to guard it, planning to kill him in the morning. David's wife, Michal, informed him, "Unless you run for your life tonight, tomorrow you'll be killed." Then Michal let David down through a window and made his escape safely. Michal took the teraphim and laid it in bed, put a tangle of goat's hair in its bed, covered the blankets. When Saul sent officers to arrest David, he said, "He's sick." Saul, however, sent an officer back to see if David had commanded them, "Bring him up to me in his bed that I may kill him." But when the messengers entered, they found the teraphim in bed and tangled goat's hair on his head. Saul said to Michal, Why did you lie me like this? Have you helped my enemy get away?" Michal explained to him, "He threatened me, saying, 'Let me go or I'll kill you.'" David and Saul in Ramah. When David got safely away, he went to Samuel in Ramah, informing him of all that Saul had done to him. Then he and Samuel went to stay in Naoth. When Saul was told that David was in Naoth at Ramah, he sent officers to arrest David. But when they saw the hand of the prophets presiding over Samuel in prophetic state, the Spirit of God came upon them, and they too fell into the prophetic ecstasy. Informed of this, Saul sent other messengers who also fell into the prophetic ecstasy. For a third time, Saul sent messengers, but they too fell into prophetic ecstasy. Saul among the prophets. Finally, Saul went to Ramah himself. Arriving at the large cistern in Secu, he asked, "Where are Samuel and David?" Someone answered, "At Naoth and Ramah." As he walked from there to Naoth and Ramah, the Spirit of God came upon him also, and he continued on acting like a prophet until he reached Naoth and Ramah. He too then stripped himself of his garments and remained in a prophetic state until in the presence of Samuel. All day and all night he lay naked. That is why they say, "Is Saul also among the prophets?"